Department of Education just announced that they are partnering with Moms of Liberty and Turning Point.
So are we ready to talk about canceling college till it's free now, or are we still licking that particular boot? Asking for a friend. And I don't want to hear anything about they want an uneducated proletariat. No, they don't. They need skilled workers. What they want you to be is poor, in debt, desperate, and easy to manipulate. That's what they want. They don't want you to be uneducated. They want you to be schooled to their narrative. And they want you to be beholden to their deeply abusive system. And if you are going to allow your level of schooling to interfere with or dictate your level of education, that is a you problem. But do you really want to go into a lifetime of debt that you cannot wipe out with a bankruptcy for a certification that in recent years they have proven they can and will rescind if you loudly and publicly protest against something that is inconvenient to the current regime, when you could get a perfectly applicable degree from a foreign college for way less money, even considering moving costs, cost of living, and the tuition there? Does that seem like a smart choice to you? Because if that seems like a smart and prudent choice to you, I got bad news for you about your level of education. I mean, everybody wants to talk about hit them in their wallet. That's the only place they feel anything. Everyone wants to talk about black out the system and the people's sick day, which, while being a very necessary blip on the map, are in fact a blip on the map because they are finite protests by virtue of the fact that you have to engage in this system in order to have food and shelter. So they are finite protests, but nobody wants to talk about shutting down these institutions that pretty soon are going to be overrun with people who are willing to be complicit with the current regime because everyone on our side is already going to be losing their job anyway. Cancel college till it's free. We need to do this. And if you're not willing to do this, you are not tired enough of the current status quo, you are not scared enough, and you are clearly speaking to me that you thought somehow this revolution was going to be safe, pretty, and comfortable for you. Revolution is not going to be convenient for anyone. That's why we try so desperately to fucking avoid it. But pretty soon, the only people that are going to be working in those colleges are going to be those who are already brainwashed or are willing to overlook that shit. The only way to beat that is to shut them down entirely, because without all of the people that are like, no, that kind of gives me the ick, without those people going to those schools and investing their money and going into lifelong debt, they can't afford to keep the doors open for any of the rest of them.